everyone, Honeybee here again, back with this week's poems. These poems were meant for the morning time, okay? I would prefer you to watch, listen to these poems or reflect on these poems during the morning time. And in The Sunrise Has a Message, I kind of showed the time that my inspiration kicked in and inspired me to write these. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump into the poems for this week. The first poem is titled Morning Coffee. Good morning, friend. How are you? I wanted to write a poem that was just for you. Sometimes life is hard, but we must all get through. Sometimes things hurt, a reality we all know is true. So if this is one of those days, if it's not sunny for you, please remember it won't last. You'll smile again soon. Continue to press, for there's a new you you're pressing to. Let me first say I'm so sorry for my stumbling, okay? Sorry about that. But this poem was written, like I say, still kind of on my inspirational journey right now. That's what my spirit is feeling, so I'm just getting it all out. And I wrote this one just, I feel like early in the morning is when I'm the most, I don't want to say ambitious, but I'm the most optimistic and super driven. And I wrote this poem because I was feeling, I was in that moment, and I like saying morning coffee, because I want this poem to be something that we take in the morning and take in. And if we're having a bad day, if we're, if things are looking bad, if it's one of those times when we're going through it, I wanted us to have something to keep us grounded and know that we're going to press through. And to remember, not only are we going to get through it, not only are we just going to simply get through it, but in this pressing, there's going to be a new person that's formed. There's going to be something about you that's different than it used to be. Something stronger than it used to be. Something more mature, more aware, more mindful, more thoughtful, whatever the case may be, but we're going to be more of it. So don't allow that situation or that thing to consume you and get you down and sad and all of that. Just understand and know that you're gonna get through it. And not only are you gonna get through it in this odd or strategic way, it's building you and it's strengthening you and getting you ready to handle other obstacles. I heard Abba tell me, or I heard Abba say one time, you will never need me again in that same way. And that meant so much to me, because when we're going through it, we are sad and depressed and thinking, probably really crazy and unnecessary thoughts, negative thoughts, and in reality, what's going on, no matter the extent of it, it still ends up making you so much more stronger and capable. So I wrote this poem based off of that, and I wanted to say that early in the morning because I wanted us to be able to dwell on this for the entire day. I don't want to sleep on these. These are not poems to sleep on. We need to feel these early in the morning. We need to get our conscience, our path for the day focused on this in particular, this mindset, this outlook, this point of view. Okay, so that's the background on that one. And we'll just go ahead and move into the second one. The second poem is titled, The Sunrise Has a Message. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunrise. How are you doing today? I'm doing just fine. I'm glad to hear that because you are on my mind. I wanted to tell you something and all that may stop by. Do your life like I do mine. Rise early in the day and watch the darkness go away. Shine bright all day and try not to sting them with your rays. Take control of your days and at night settle with grace. You are just like me. You are something the world needs to see. Simply put, I am someone who loves watching the sunrise, and just with, my inspirational path, like I said, I've been on, my honeybee has been on right now. I just remember thinking to myself when I was looking at the sunrise one morning, I was like, I bet if the sunrise could talk, this is what it would say to us. So I'm not even going to dwell in it. I really hope you pay attention word by word, or well, not word by word, line by line. Really get the imagery that I'm putting out there, because I really like how for example, do your life like I do mine. Rise early in the day and watch the darkness go away. I wasn't going to say too much about this poem, but I do want to emphasize, I notice a lot of times I see a lot of people are suffering from depression, and in reality they don't realize that depression simply is just because they sleep all day, because they're waking up around 12, 1 o'clock, even to wake up after 10 o'clock is, unless you, depending on your schedule that you have, but even still, after about 11 or 12, that's really more so depression. That's not rest. That's depression. And that's why I say I like the imagery that I put in there, because I feel like if a lot of people will understand, if I just get up out of bed around 9 o'clock in the morning, if I get out of bed at 9 o'clock in the morning and I start my day, and like I said, I'm not going to go all into it. I don't really want to go all into it because these are for inspiration, but I really hope you hear me with your spirit, man, when I say rise early in the day and watch the darkness go away. I know you may not believe me, but waking up early, getting up early in the day, it changes your mood by no lie, at least 40 to 50%. So, like, I don't want to go, I'm not going to dwell in it or dwell over it or anything, but that's the background on that poem. And so now we're just going to go ahead and do the last poem for this week. And the final poem is titled Morning News. If you woke up today, today is a day to create. Don't just be liking my poems. Perfect your own trade. I need to see what you can do, because like me, you got something that I need too. Um, I wrote morning news really just because, like, newsflash. If you're someone who's watching me and you think that maybe you like my poems, maybe you like the flow of my videos, whatever it may be, newsflash, if you're not doing something. So this is a newsflash for a person who's in that situation where they like what I'm doing, they like what other people are doing, but they're not doing anything on their own. Newsflash, morning news. I need you to start perfecting your own trade, whatever it is that you like to do, whatever it is you're good at, whatever it is that you could just roll out of bed and start doing now. For whatever reason, you were born with that skill set. Now, it may need to be worked out. You may need to get comfortable with it. That's normal. But you see that you can do it with no effort. I need you to start perfecting that trade, perfecting, and I say trade, because that went with the flow of the poem that was in the rhythm, but perfecting that gift that you have, because newsflash, um, I need that too. There's other people out there that need to see you do videos of what you're good at, because we need that information, we need that knowledge, we need that insight. We need that point of view. We need you. So I need you to start perfecting your own trade, your own gift, and start exposing yourself to the world within, your own gift, and that your niche or your thing that you're doing. Okay? So that was the background for that one. That's it for this week, or well, for a Wednesday night. And then I'll do my Saturday poem. So sorry I didn't get a chance to do one last week. I had a lot to do. I ended up having a lot to do, and I just really didn't get a chance to record anything. But yes, I will be back Saturday for our Saturday poem, which is just a little short, sweet poem. But that's it for tonight. Like always, let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know if you like them long or short. Always leave me constructive criticism, and then also let me know what you like. I thank you so much for watching me to the end. I hope you enjoyed my poems, and like I said, my intention, where my spirit man. So sorry if y'all heard that. Someone just rode by with a very loud engine. Anyways, my intention, honeybees intention on these poems and where they came from and what they mean, it would be better reflected or understood in the morning time. And if you're wondering, I said that I showed my specific time, and the sunrise has a message. So that specific time is I say rise, like I rise. I'll have to go back to it to get the specifics, but the time I'm talking about, I think, me personally, and I have heard other people say this too, so I do think there's something in there. I encourage you to really explore it on your own, just for one day. Really explore it, because I feel this, and I've heard other people say they experience the exact same thing. It's almost like right at that time, right, like when the sky is still dark, but the light is starting to come, and in about 30-40 minutes, the sun is going to be rising. I think that is a very perfect time to So sorry about that. That is a ideal time to reflect on these poems. That's where I was coming from with them, and I think that is such a I can't explain it. It's like your inspiration is just through the roof. Your imagination is through the roof, and what you truly feel like you can accomplish and want to accomplish is through the roof. It's the most I think it's a very beautiful time of the day, and I think it's the most inspirational time of the day as well. So I urge you to replay your favorite one during that time of the day. So that's it for tonight. I will see you all Saturday for the little short poem. I hope you have a beautiful night and see you Saturday.